Look, when I look in there, it look like I got titties. Boobs. What up, Whiskey Wonder? It's been a minute, only because I've been busy. That doesn't mean I haven't been drinking. No, actually, what happens is I've been on a bourbon kick lately for maybe a couple of months almost. It feels like a long time. Look, you ever seen The Golden Child? I like The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy, where he goes to rescue. Yeah, I like, because it's anyway. I've been on a bourbon kick for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple months. Almost, it feels like a couple of months. It's probably only been like a month, and I don't know why. However, I do miss my peated scotch, and I'm going to be going back to that here really soon, especially considering the fact that I started season 1 of Game of Thrones. I'm on episode 3 because they're hour long and my attention span lasts about 5 minutes. So far I like it. I don't know if I'll get through all 7 episodes, but a lot of Scotch distilleries are doing Game of Thrones limited edition bottles and whiskeys, and I really want to try them, but I don't feel like I can try them until I've actually experienced the hype that is Game of Thrones. I've got through the first 2 episodes, and I've seen a lot of betrayal, backstabbing, titties, ass, fucking, drinking, titties, and ass, and betrayal, and some really cool fucking wolves. I have a min pin, so they're really cool fucking wolves. Anyway, so I'm going to try those. That's enough about Scotch. I'll get to that in the next video. Christmas is coming. We are officially about 15 days away from Christmas Day. I'm hoping that I get a really good bottle to review with you guys, as it will be my 1-year anniversary doing the Whiskey Wonder whiskey reviews, and I'm hoping I get a really good bottle, because every year, it's real simple. My Christmas list is the same every year. 1, maybe 2 good bottles of Scotch or bourbon, or 1 of each, and some cigars. So, we'll see what happens. Whatever I review on Christmas Day will be just as much as a surprise to you as it is to me. There is a list that I provided to my wife and friends. Anyway, so the bourbon that I'm reviewing a bourbon today. I've had this bourbon once before, maybe a year and a half ago. It was okay to me. Like I said before in previous videos, it was okay to me because I didn't know how to taste the bourbon. I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know whatever. So I tasted it before. I probably put it on the back burner because there's so many different bourbons and so many distilleries that are putting out such great fucking drinks that this one kind of got swept under the rug, put on the back burner, whatever you want to call it. But I was at my local shop, and I was looking to spend $30 or less. It is December. It's Christmas time. Every dime has to go to me spending on other people, whether I like them or not. So I went in looking for something that was $30 around. This hoodie with this sweatshirt really makes me look at that. Anyway, I was looking for something for $30 and under. I could have gone with Buffalo Trace. I could have gone with Eagle Rare. I could have gone with even Jameson. I could have gone with Fighting Cock. I could have gone for Jim Beam, Jack Daniels. I could have gone with, I think maybe even Henry McKenna. Maybe that's on the $40 side. I could have gone with a lot of different options. But a certain bottle popped up on the shelf, and I had never seen it, even though I had just been in that same shop 2 days before. If you guys aren't familiar with it, this is Bulleit Bourbon, Frontier Whiskey. Not sure what the Frontier part of it means. When I think of Frontier, I think of Oregon and all those little states over on that side, due to westerns that I used to watch. But anyway, so Bulleit Bourbon, look at their bottle. See that price on there? It says $24.99. This is their standard bottle. Now they do produce a very high rye bourbon with a different color label. Bottle's the same, label's different color. But the proof is roughly the same. We're looking at a 45% alcohol by volume, which puts it at 90%. This Bulleit Bourbon is distilled by the same distillery that does Four Roses. Now, I haven't reviewed Four Roses yet because it is not one of my favorites. I've tasted the cheaper version, and that probably fucked it up for me. But it's on the list of bourbons to try in 2019. It's probably going to go out. Now, when you look at a company or a distillery or a bourbon like Bulleit, and you do pay attention to the actual bottle, the way that it's made, the way that it's shaped, how it's got that, you see that, I don't know what you would call that, engraving? I don't know. But you see that as Bulleit Bourbon, yada, yada. But you see that bottle, you see the back. It's pretty basic, but it is a very interesting bottle. I like really cool bottles. What Bulleit did was they partnered up with several tattoo artists across the nation. I think from LA to Texas to New York. There's one more place. LA, Texas, New York. Look on my laptop. LA, New York, Texas, and Portland, Oregon. There we go. So what they did, what they did with Bulleit is they came together to. This is a very different bottle. What they did with Bulleit is they came together to do a limited edition bottle, 4 bottles to be exact. They got together with 4 very renowned tattoo artists. You're looking at, I don't know these people personally. I've never heard of them in my fucking life, and I have a ton of tattoos. You're looking at Sean Barber out of Los Angeles, Jess Massetti out of New York, Thomas Hooper out of Austin, Texas, and Jason Condell out of Portland, Oregon. These are what's known as tattoo bottles. What happened was each of the 4 artists that I named got to put their tattoo design on a bottle, which I think is pretty cool. Like I said, I am a lover of tattoos. I love the paint, I love the blood, I love the ink, I love the expression. I have several, like all over my knuckles, there, it goes all the way up to here, and on this side, and then I got a whole leg. So I love tattoos. Hopefully in January I get more. But what they did was they got together with Bulleit and they came up with some tattoo designs to put on the actual bottle. Again, there's the regular bottle. And then I'm going to turn this around. You see where it says there, tattoo edition on the back. There. This is the first time that Bulleit's ever changed their bottle design. It's not even a bottle design. They basically changed the way the bottle is represented. Here's the crazy part. And you can see, like right here, see right here? It's like, it's completely glued. It's gonna take some time to get that off. But what's really cool about the tattoo edition, limited edition, is that, and I tried to take it off and I fucked up, but they leave the original label with a little flap so you can pull it. As you can see, it didn't work out for me, but underneath all this bullshit right here, there is, there's a really cool design back there. I promise you there is. As you can see, not only is it on the back, but if you flip the bottle back to the front, you can see it continues. I don't know if you can catch the light. It continues to the front. As you can see, Bulleit Bourbon Frontier Whiskey Tattoo Edition. Here's the crazy part. That little design right there you're going to pay $2 for, okay? Maybe. At my local shop, I paid $2 extra for this design. Again, I've had this bottle 4 times, and I meant to do a review for you guys when I first got it, but somehow it ran out. And then I went and got another bottle, and then somehow it ran out. And then I got another bottle, and somehow it ran out. And then I had my wife go and get a bottle, and she grabbed the regular bottle, and it ran out. And then I went and bought another bottle yesterday, and I just emptied it. So trying to make this quick, at least under 15 minutes. So I got me a bottle, and I said, you know what? Before I finish this bottle, I will do a review. So I got the Tattoo Edition because of the design of the bottle, because it is a limited edition. I was charged an extra $2. The regular Bulleit, where is it? Can you see it? $24.99. The Tattoo Edition cost me $26.99. I'm not gonna gripe about it. It's $2 for a really cool bottle. I've got one saved up. I'll probably save 2, and then I don't know, make them into candle holders or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyway, here's the thing about the Tattoo Edition. The Tattoo Edition is no different than the regular edition, the orange label. There's no difference in taste. There's no difference in distillation. There's no difference in any of it. And there's no difference in age. All that you're paying for is a really cool bottle. I have purchased Glenlivet Code, and I liked the bottle more than I liked the scotch. Because it was a blacked out bottle. You couldn't see through it. You never knew exactly how much you had left over. Highland Park Magnus is the same way. I'll always buy that bottle because I love the blackout. Anyway, the bourbons are the same. The bottle is different. The drink, the pour is the same. So you're looking at a 90 proof. Here's the last of the bottle that I bought yesterday. It's the weekend. I drink a little bit more, especially during the day. Typically what I've been doing is drinking bourbon with a splash of ice lately because I get a lot of indigestion, heartburn and shit. It makes it hard for me to sleep. And I don't like that. So I've been adding a splash of water. However, for this review, I'm going neat for the first sip. Smells clean. It smells light. It doesn't smell like a strong bourbon. At 90 proof, I guess that's not strong. I'm used to the 117s and up. I'll take it. I'm going to sip it neat. It kind of grabs you by your trachea a little bit on the back end. Now, it's 90 proof, so it's not going to grow a lot of hair on your chest or balls. But it's not going to take your breath away. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of water to it so I can get some sleep tonight. And as you can see, if you don't add a little bit of lightness to it, it's got some lightness to it. This is how I've been enjoying it for the last 4 or 5 bottles. Now, typically I like my shit neat. But like I said, with the indigestion and shit. But what I'm coming to realize, and it's making me mad because I've been drinking my shit neat this whole time, and I knew that an ice cube or an ice chip or a splash of water opens up the flavor of a good pour. And this one actually makes the bourbon a little bit more lively. Like I said, it's not rugged, it's not hard, it doesn't hurt to drink. It doesn't take your breath away, or as my wife says, puts hair on her chest. Heaven forbid I have to braid her chest hair. But adding a little water actually opens up some of the sweetness in it, the vanilla, the caramel, even some of the floral notes, whatever. It just makes it easier to drink. When I make my wife a drink, I add a splash of water or an ice cube, and before you know it, she's drank almost more than me. On a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the greatest, I actually, for Look, I paid $26 for it. And if I don't want the special fucking bottle, I can pay $24 for it and get a really good, nice drink and something that I could sip on all day or all night or both. And for $24.99, if I want a really cool fucking bottle, I can charge. I mean, I'll pay $26.99. It's $2. I think I can handle that for the most part. I got that in my truck cup holder. Good bottle. It did say that most of these will be available 2018 with the LA version by Sean Barber, which would be nationwide. However, I have not found the Sean Barber one. I have no idea, like I said, who that is. But I did get the Thomas Hooper one, and he's out of Texas. This is the one that I have. My local owner of the package store didn't even know that there were collector bottles. I had to tell him yesterday, and I was a little disappointed considering the fact that he can manage to find Blanton's, Kentucky Owl, and the likes of those pours. Quick little thing here. Each Tattoo Edition bottle comes with, there's the actual design that's on the bottle. It's really fucking cool. Bulleit Bourbon, Tattoo Edition, Thomas Hooper out of Austin, Texas. Here's the cool thing. On the back, there's a little scan code, what's it called? There's a scan code, thingy. If you scan it with your phone, it brings the tattoo artwork to life. I haven't done it yet because I'm more interested in what's in the bottle versus what's on the outside of the bottle. So it says Bulleit Bourbon is celebrating the frontier of tattoo culture across the country with a limited edition release Tattoo Edition bottle. So there's that. That's pretty cool. I'll save that and do that some other time. But that's the review for today. I didn't mean for this shit to take 17 fucking minutes, but it did because I talked too much. My next review will likely be at Christmas, which is maybe 15 days away. Unless I come up on some really, really special shit, then which is possible because I'm always looking for it. Go out, find Bulleit. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's a good, very, very, very good bourbon for under $30. If you want a really cool bottle to decorate with or to make an infinity bottle with, the fucking Tattoo Edition is really cool. My titties really aren't this big, but there we go. How's that? That's better. Anyway, Whiskey Wonder. Man, fuck that shit. I got titties.